Okay, step 5, our final step in using our Homebrew Ohio 15-piece 1-gallon wine making equipment kit. We have gone through all of the steps to create this great Moscato, and today is bottling. Now, you can see this is gorgeous. It's clear, and so we would never bottle before the wine is ready, and every wine is different. So you don't want to put cloudy wine into a bottle. That's just going to create a lot of sediment. So if it's not completely clear, just wait a little bit. But we're going to go ahead with bottling, which tells us to carefully siphon our wine into clean and sanitized bottles, cork the bottles. We're going to leave them upright for 3 to 5 days, allowing the cork to expand. Then we'll lay them on their side and store the wine at about 52 to 65 degrees. And that's all we're going to need to do. So let's put this over here and get started. Oh, here we go. We have cleaned and sanitized our auto siphon and our tubing. We've attached that. We've also cleaned and sanitized our combination bottle filler, and we've attached that. So we're going to make this work. Now you're going to notice I have a variety of bottles. I have the 750 milliliter bottles, but I've also grabbed a couple 375s. I always like to have those kind of in case I'm not going to fill the bottle completely, so that I'm not wasting. So this is actually half a bottle of wine. Not always a bad item to have in your kitchen. So we'll start with the big ones. The great thing is this is not going to make a mess because it's not an open system until I push down. Okay, so I'm going to move this below just so that the siphon works efficiently. So we're going to put this down here. Now, this is where you can make a big mess. Don't start creating a prime until you have created an open system, which makes this a little bit tricky, but you need to be able to push down on this to open it up, and then you're going to give this a pump. And I'm going to do 2 nice pumps here to get it started. Okay, maybe a couple more. There we go. Now we're flowing. But if you don't push down on this and you start pumping, all that pressure is going to probably blow some of the hosing off. And I have witnessed that happen. So let's not do it. So we're going to go all the way to the top so that when we pull this out, we've got the correct space. And look at that. Okay, so here we go. And that is about perfect. Pull this up and start with our next one. Now the prime should maintain so that all we have to do is push down again and it starts. That's the beauty of using a combination bottle filler at the end and not just a clamp where you're trying to clamp it, not splash it around. You're also not adding any additional oxygen to your wine because you're very gently filling it from the bottom and not splashing it into the bottle. That truthfully couldn't have been any better. Okay, and like any good wino, I'm going to grab a wine glass. We're going to give this just a little taste test to see how we did. It smells lovely, but also remember you're just tasting potential at this point. So when this sits and it relaxes for a month to 3 months, and then you open it up, it's going to have a much, much better, more mature flavor. But in the meantime, I know we did well. Now we need a cork. And we're going to use the Portuguese double-handled cork here. So I'm going to take our cork, number 8, put it right inside here. Put this on. Make sure that we are securely around the neck of the bottle. And there we go. And then just remember, we're going to leave all of these just standing up. Have them stand up for 3 to 5 days. Make sure everything is great. Put them on their side. And again, wait about 3 months. I mean, for a white wine, if you wait about 6 months for a red wine, that's when you're really going to realize those flavors and that maturity. So again, thanks for brewing with me, and I can't wait to hear your stories.